When Walt, a fish and game officer in Maine, was scuba diving in Black Lake, an unknown monster suddenly attacked him. The creature bit him in half and left him with a severe injury. The following day, a group at the lake, including a mythology researcher and crocodile aficionado named Hector, conducted an investigation into the incident. Other members of the group were the sheriff, a fish and game officer named Jack, and a paleontologist from the Museum of Natural History named Kelly. As Kelly and Hank's boat is being capsized, they stumble upon a horrifying discovery: a human toe that has been sliced in half and the skull of a moose. While Wells and Sear were underwater, Burke, Hank's deputy, had his head bitten off during an attack on his boat that occurred while they were underneath. When Hank and Hector turned around, they noticed that they were in the company of a big brown bear. Nevertheless, they were instantly distracted when a large saltwater crocodile that measured around 30 feet in length unexpectedly emerged from the lake. The crocodile quickly closed its enormous jaws around the bear, pulled it back into the depths of the lake, and then released its hold on the animal. Jack, Kelly, and Hank were shocked to see an elderly hermit named Dolores feeding a blinded dairy cow to a gigantic crocodile when they came across the severed head of Burke. Dolores lived near the lake and was a recluse. Jack, Kelly, and Hank came across Burke's severed head at the same time. It turns out that the woman had been taking care of the lizard for a number of years by feeding it. This occurred when her husband brought the crocodile into the house, and tragically 2 years ago, he passed away while attempting to mediate a conflict between the crocodile and a horse that had escaped from its pasture. Due to the fact that she first provided the police with incorrect information, she was restricted to home detention after the event. Hector and deputy boarded a helicopter, but to their utter dismay, they had to make an emergency landing in a crocodile-infested area. When he was deep down doing scuba diving, all of a sudden, he came face to face with a weird monster. However, thanks to his fast thinking and the assistance of his friend Gare, they were able to escape from their pursuers by using an inflatable raft as a distraction and making a successful getaway. As the day proceeded, Jack and Hank communicated with the Florida Fish and Game Commission to make preparations for the crocodile's elimination prior to their arrival. On the other hand, Hector had another viewpoint. He said that he would lure the crocodile out of the water and then give it a tranquilizer so that it would go to sleep. After some hesitation, Jack decides to go forward with the plan, and the three of them proceed to use one of Dolores's calves as bait, which is then dangling from the helicopter. After a period of time that equated to several hours had elapsed, the crocodile materialized. It pounced on its victim with all of its might. When Hector made an effort to lift himself up, the animal wriggled out of his hold and ran away. The helicopter ended up going down in the neighboring lake as a result of the mayhem that was going on. The party suddenly realized that a crocodile that had emerged from the water and was now on land was chasing them as they made their way through the bush. Jack, Kelly, and the others came to the realization that they were in a dangerous situation very quickly and immediately began to flee as swiftly as they could in the hopes of evading the hands of the predator. As Kelly tries to escape the animal, the crocodile's tail knocks her over and she drowns in the lake. Kelly was desperately trying to get away from the crocodile, but the dangerous animal was closing in on her and getting ready to attack. On the other hand, things took a turn for the worst when the crocodile managed to become caught in the helicopter. Jack lunges for the rifle and immediately lifts it to his shoulder before pulling the trigger. The sound of the gunshot reverberates across the environment, but upon closer investigation, it is obvious that the firearm in question is really a tranquilizer rifle. As soon as Hector emerges from the water, a second crocodile ambushes him. However, Hank promptly steps in to neutralize the danger by using his grenade launcher to detonate the object that posed the hazard. Soon after that, Officers from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission arrive at the site. When they get it under control, the crocodile is loaded into a truck and driven to Portland, which is located in the state of Maine. The officers are given the responsibility of deciding what course of action should be taken with regard to the animal. After 1 week had gone by, Dolores observed that she had provided a group of young crocodiles with breadcrumbs as a treat. After further investigation, it was found out that the 2 adult crocodiles were, in fact, a mating couple. After some time had passed, it was discovered that the adult crocodile that had survived had been secured to the rear of a flat-deck trailer, which was then seen speeding along a road in an unknown area. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more videos like this. Your support keeps the reels rolling, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next recap.